And welcome back to Game 2 of Season 4 of the nXBA, and today we have the Sentinels versus the Avengers. Both of these teams bring a very high-powered offense, very reliant on the point guard, shooting guard, and small forward position. For the Avengers, you're going to see D. Moore, Randy Walsh, and Terrence Cox probably dominate on the offensive end. And you're going to see threes from everywhere from Randy Walsh and D. Moore all day. And for the Sentinels, you're going to see Frankie Andrews, the all-time leading scorer in the nXBA. Also, Marc, as the players will call him, anti-clutch Beasley. But he can make some shots, and he's pretty decent. So let's see what they're going to do here early on. And it's ripped. And here we go. Can Beasley help this new team out? That's the big question here. Andrews, he's going to take it. Even though he missed that first one, don't count him out on his shots. An excellent shooter, and at any time can get hot and just go with it. And I mean, he is kind of a streaky player. And a great mid-range jumper there by McGetty. Both these teams really changed up the lineup since Season 1. Had a lot of great acquisitions, and some of those guys are starting now. Frankie Andrews doing what he normally does. Holding on to the ball and a very deep three and can't hit it. And Randy Walsh, the MVP. From what I know, he's the MVP for 2 years straight. Oh, excuse me on that. He has won the MVP once, and that was the first season we had. So you already know he's an excellent player on the offensive and defensive end. I wouldn't be surprised if you see some more threes being shot by the Avengers, though. That's what they're really known for. And Andrews nails the deep three. And that's what I'm talking about. He will eventually start making shots. If you give him open opportunities, he's going to make them. I mean, what more would you expect, though, from the all-time leading scorer? As you see up top, D. Moore for the Avengers. He's also a great scorer. And if he can get going, he's another force to be reckoned with on the Avengers. Wendell Leonard with the foul on McGetty. And McGetty's going to go to the line for two here. But speaking of Wendell Leonard, the man is amazing on defense. That's what he's primarily known for in this league, is his D. Hard-nosed D. Barely ever lets anybody get in the lane if he's guarding them. We haven't really seen a whole lot out of his offensive game yet. We're really hoping to see more out of that this year. Apparently he's been working on improving it, his mid-range jumper. So we'll see what happens if he gets an opportunity to display that tonight. And now, Pat Kafka has been subbed in for the Sentinels. This man was known for not missing a shot in the rookie showcase game. And predominantly a really high percentage shooter. But today he's going to have his hands full on defense as he's going against Randy Walsh. And Leonard, there's that defense I was talking about. Great rip, and Andrews is going to take it all the way. And Andrews with all 5 of the Sentinels points, and I think he's down. This is not good. Andrews is down. And Andrews is out. Let's hope this isn't serious. He's the key player for the Sentinels. This could be really bad. I'm just getting notification. Hopefully we will know something by halftime so we can let you know what's going on with Frankie. They're taking him to the back. We'll see if he can come back in this game or not. Man, that's just crazy. That's what you get when you're a banger and you take it in down low and you're looking for contact. I mean, it's just so easy to get injured on those. And now you're seeing a lot of the backup players coming in here. And don't get confused. I mean, a lot of these backup players, I mean, they're really solid overall players. And Wendell, looks like since none of the starters are in, he's going to try to take it himself and can't finish a layup. Terrence Cox, haven't seen anything out of him yet, except for a turnover now. Trying to rush it up here. And now, doesn't even really look like they're running an offense right now. It just looks like they're playing a little bit of street basketball. Woolridge, way out of his range, but he's going to try it anyway, and no good. And Woolridge was also one of those guys in one of the drafts where everybody was like, man, we need to get him on our team. Just great all-around player. And when the Sentinels got him, they were absolutely excited to have him. D Moore running out of time. Deep three, can't get it, but great putback there by Mike Kelly. Man, and that is a great person to get in this draft. And it looks like he has strained his ankle. Oh, excuse me there. He has injured his Achilles, and he'll be out for 2 to 4 weeks, and that is not good for the Sentinels. Man. Losing one of their best scorers on their team, this could be devastating. In a really, really, really long time. Both teams discussing what they need to do here. And Frankie's up. Man, that's amazing. Walking around. Both teams here making some substitutions. And so far, it's just the first quarter, but it is a really tight game. Good steal there. Baxter. He is a strong shooting guard. Could be a starting shooting guard for any other team. But since they already have D Moore, he has to be the backup. I mean, he is just a solid overall player. I mean, he could really start anywhere right now if he wanted to. Pat Kafka. We haven't really seen him shoot this game. And it's good for 3. As soon as I say that, it's almost as if he heard me. He's like, alright, I'm going to take one. And that's what I'm talking about. Hardly ever misses a shot. And Baxter over to Walsh. Time running down. Walsh, deep 3. And he can hit those. And Mike Kelly, monster rebound there, and great hook for the finish. And I mean, he's phenomenal down low. Such a tall center. Actually, the tallest in this league. And it really helps him to be a dominant big man. Shooting the 3, and it's good. Randy Walsh for 3. Kafka answers with another. 2 for 2 beyond the 3-point arc right now. Baxter running out of time. Gonna have to take a deep bomb and air balls. Man, what a way to bring it and get some extra motivation and morale coming into the second quarter there. Pat Kafka with 2 threes in a row to end the first quarter. Even though the Avengers are up by 1, you have to think that those 2 threes are really going to help him out. So here we go, getting ready for the second quarter here. And right now, both teams have a great strategy going on. Both of them really just letting random stars show out and do what they have to do to pull out the victory here. And Beasley running out of time. Doing what he's known for, taking a last second shot when the shot clock's down to the last second and missing. But that's okay. We were kind of hoping with Beasley going to a new team, maybe he could reinvent himself. But so far it looks like same old Beasley. Walsh, time running out, gonna take it in himself and just barely short. But Walsh gets his own rebound, but still couldn't finish. And they're running a fast break here. Beasley trying to take it all the way and gets blocked. But Wendell Leonard, there we go. Seeing a little bit of offense from Leonard finally. Good put up there. And now we're seeing a spread offense from the Avengers. Really strange to see this early on in the game. Generally, it's just a play used to waste clock, but it also can be used to hit threes. So, that could be a good thing as they have Baxter and Walsh on the floor. Both of them great three-point shooters. And also, Terrence Cox can also hit some threes if he's needed to. And here we go. Run the low post offense. Let's see if they can get anything going here. Jaron Collins for the jumper. Good grief, and we normally never see this man unless it's the Jaron Collins show, and we empty out the benches. Randy Walsh trying to get somebody open up top, and Baxter. He's going to hit that any day of the week. If you leave him open from 12 feet and back, this man's going to hit the shot. Wendell Leonard trying to do it himself here, and does. Improved massively on his offense here. We knew he was a really defensive player, but man, really showing what he's made of on the offensive side also this year. Here we go. It looks like the Avengers are trying to get somebody open up high. And Randy Walsh, MVP of the Season 1, trying to get it done by himself. And misses another shot. That's alright because it's goaltending. And it looks like Davis will have 2 points here. Both teams making a few substitutions here. Let's see if Beasley can get anything going. Running a lot of screens here, trying to get somebody open. Leonard for 3, and it's good. Leonard having a coming out party right now. 7 points in this quarter. More deep 3. Almost had it. He can make those. So it wasn't even an ill-advised shot. I mean, he can really hit those shots. Looks like Beasley's going to try to run the pick and roll here with Caldwell. Couldn't get anything going off of it. Beasley run out of time here. Can't hit the mid-range J. And the Sentinels leading by 2 here. It looks like it's time for somebody on the Avengers, possibly Terrence Cox, to step up and see what he can do out here. Or Walsh, or D. Moore. It's just time for one of those men, one of the scorers on their team that can score usually at will, to step up. And D. Moore with the putback jam off of Randy Walsh's miss. Beautiful. Catches it, glides on up, and just finishes strong. And now the Sentinels are going to take a timeout here. It's all tied up. They probably just want to figure out what they can do to win here. So I guess I'd say the Avengers, they're probably going to keep going with the same strategy here. Probably try to keep D. Moore and Randy Walsh involved as much as they can, because both of them taking over. And it's still going to be really hard for the Sentinels trying to come back. I mean, trying to hold this lead without Frankie Andrews. I mean, that's a big blow to the Sentinels roster. Frankie, one of the premier guys. One of the stars of this league. Pat Kafka, great dish there. And Pat Kafka getting it done from every element on offense today. Scoring, the passing, really just having an all-around good game. Maybe he's trying to earn that starting position. D. Moore running out of time, and that's going to be good for 3. And you can almost bank on it. Walsh and Moore for 3. It's all day long. Amazing three-point shooters. And that's a big part of what their offense is revolved around, is their three-point shooting. Kafka running out of time here. Really got to do something. Gonna let Leonard take the jumper. That's always smart to give to a hot hand. And D. Moore is rejected. Trying to get fancy and gets rejected. And I couldn't even tell which Sentinels player rejected that. Oh, excuse me there. I'm having confirmation that it was Wendell Leonard, the great defensive player, and shows it right there at that great stop. And then it's a mid-range jumper. This dude is on fire on both sides of the court here. Randy Walsh almost makes it from the hash on the other side to go into the half. And it looks like the Sentinels are going to have a 1-point lead going into the half, and that's always great to see. So let's check out the halftime stats here. And right here, check out some highlights from the half. I mean, Terrence Cox, that was a great slam there. And the first half players are Wendell Leonard, with no surprise, and Jerome Baxter, putting in a lot of stats here. I mean, and it was kind of a silent thing. We didn't even really see him do all that. But as you're seeing, Wendell is doing it from all ends, sides, corners, everywhere on the court you can possibly be. He is getting it done in this game. Phenomenal game for him. Here we go, Beasley to Phelps. See if they can keep this offense going here. Phelps running out of time. He's going to pop it. But can't finish the mid-range J. Not really a shot, more of a down-low guy. And Leonard rips it. Man, Leonard getting it done tonight. I mean, he is really feeling it right now. So surprised by this performance by Leonard. But somebody had to step up without them having Frankie. And Beasley throws it down. And the Sentinels are on a streak right now. Man, Beasley, we haven't seen that out of him in a long time. monster throw down there. Maggette gonna try to do something here. Stop the run. Can't hit. Here we go. Leonard. And Beasley finishes another one. Man, Beasley with 4 points now. He's hit 2 shots in a row. Well, that's definitely building some confidence for the whole team. The whole team is just playing with super high morale right now. They feel like they can't be stopped. And Walsh can't hit. The Avengers are shaking. They are shaking right now. Can't get anything going on offense or defense. Man, Beasley gonna slow it down here. And he's gonna pop a 3. Oh, but Phelps with the putback jam. Everybody is doing something and contributing. Oh my God. The Sentinels. This is amazing. I guess this is what you have to do when Frankie Andrews is out. The whole team is stepping up. I've never seen any of these men play to this, I don't even know, magnitude, I guess. I mean, I've seen them play great, but oh my God, this is amazing. Can they shut them down on offense again? D. Moore might have something to say about that. And he's rejected by Wendell Leonard. Oh my God! Leonard is tossing people's crap, stealing the ball, scoring, dishing the ball. This man is having a career day. Phelps, running out of time. Nice hop step and hits the bank. Everybody on this team is on fire. Oh my God! The Avengers need to take a timeout. Try to cool them off, but they're not going to. They're going to keep playing. This could be a great way to build yourself into a digger hole. Dig yourself into a bigger hole. Get yourself into a slump. I can't even talk. This is an amazing game so far. Wow. D. Moore. And D. Moore can't hit. They are really in a slump. Nobody is getting anything going right now for the Avengers at all. Jeez. Well, let's see if the heat streak can keep going here for the Sentinels. Oh my God. D. Moore with the steal. Errant pass there. Cox going to take it in. And the Avengers finally score. And now the Sentinels are going to take a timeout. Maybe try to reassess things here. Maybe just try to get a rest. That was an amazing streak by Phelps, Leonard, and Beasley. Man, putting on a crazy offensive and defensive performance tonight. I mean, I have never seen the Sentinels play this way in my whole life. Actually, in the whole time I've been commentating, I'll just put it that way. They haven't been around my whole life. And now you have to wonder if Frankie's not going to be a backup. If they might work him back into the lineup if it's meshing so well without him. It's just one of those things. Whenever you have everybody step up when your best player's gone, sometimes he is completely shut out of the lineup and has to work his way back up and prove that he can keep the team playing to this magnitude. And the Sentinels taking a lot of substitutions here. It just looks like they need to give everybody a break after using that much energy. What a streak. What an amazing third quarter so far. And here we go. Let's see if the Sentinels can continue this success. Pat Kafka. Looks like they're trying to work some screens down low to get somebody open for 3. And Pat Kafka is dribbling. He's running out of time here. Oh, and Phelps is wide open with a monster jam. With a monster jam. Phelps is still going. Phelps is on a streak right now. Maggette gonna try to shut him down here. Trying to shut him up. And gets too far under the basket, and it's out of bounds on Maggette. just misjudged where he was and hit the bottom of the backboard. Man. Pat Kafka here, setting up the offense. And once again, they're running that low screen, trying to work to get somebody open up high, which also creates space down low. And Caldwell with a great spin move and gets goaltended, so he's going to get 2 points. Even when they can't hit a shot and they're being blocked, they're still scoring. This is an amazing stretch. D Moore wide open. Poor D, but on such a cold streak, they can't even do anything. And Randy Walsh and D Moore playing unlike I've ever seen them play. Not really ever in a cold streak. Generally always on a heat streak, always hitting shots. But today they're changing things up. And I just think that the whole momentum, when it got shifted earlier, it just killed the Avengers' morale and everything they had to do with them. And the defense, that's the big story here today for the Sentinels. The defense has been creating offense. Everybody stepping it up today on the Sentinels' defense. Wendell Leonard running out of time here. Has been hot all day though, but can't hit this one. And it looks like the streak might be finally over. They might actually have to slow things down. Try to calm down a bit. Actually play with the Avengers now and not just completely run over them. And Walsh running out of time here. Dribbling it in. ISO. And that's a shot clock violation for the Avengers. Man. Still having trouble getting things going. Great game so far. Here we go. Setting up the low offense here with some staggered screens to get Caldwell wide open. And he could have popped that. Hesitated just a little bit. And it looks like Kafka trying to drive it in to get some motion going on here. Time's running down. Kafka still hasn't missed a shot. Still! And that is exactly what he's known for, always making his shots. Walsh from deep. And he's taking that one home. Taking it into the fourth quarter. Walsh finally finds his mark. And that was probably a good 25, 30 feet out there. It was deep. I think that might be what they needed going into the fourth quarter. This could build the momentum back. That was a deep three, a deep bomb there by Randy Walsh. And if anybody can bring the team back into it, it's Randy Walsh. Randy Walsh, great three-point shooter, awesome at ISOs, can also be a playmaker. And now we have, see what the spark is of the game so far. And really it looks like it's Beasley. Beasley coming in this game. Oh, never mind, we got some more highlights here. It looks like it's the whole dang Sentinels team, which was the spark, and probably the spark would have to be that big run they had in the third quarter. Second and third quarter. Excuse me there. Here we go, Terrence Cox. Can't hit, and the defense still. Great defense here by the Sentinels. Leonard running out of time. Had to pass it over to Caldwell. Here we go. He's way far out. Let's see what Leonard's going to do here. Caldwell for three. No good. Can't hit the three. And they're going to rush it in here. And Baxter decides, you know what, let's just let Walsh take it. It looks like they're backing out for the ISO here. Running out of time here. Walsh, he's going to have to pop a three. And it's good. Walsh. 2 threes in a row now. Only has 9 points in this game. Really low for Walsh. Normally a lot higher of a score. But the great D of the Sentinels has really shut him down tonight. And yes, 9 points is shutting someone down when you're Randy Walsh caliber. Really using a lot of time here on offense. Looks like they're trying to slow things down, waste as much time as they can. Caldwell going to have to take another deep one. And Woolridge gets the rebound, a nice put up. And we haven't seen much out of Woolridge yet. Everybody's been shining. Everybody's been shining way too bright in this game. But expect to see a lot of Woolridge also. If not in this game, in the next game. Is a great power forward. And the Sentinels fought really hard in the draft to get him on their team. So here we go. A lot of substitutions here for both teams. Looks like we're putting some starters in here. Try to end the game on a high note for both teams. And let's see if Walsh and Moore can't get things going. Haven't seen a whole lot out of D. Moore either. Normally a lot higher of a scorer also. McGetty. And it's goaltending on Woolridge. I thought it was a clean block myself. The crowd is very upset. They're booing. Man, and that's a way to get the crowd's attention right there. A crappy call like that. It just didn't appear to be goaltending. It appeared the ball was still moving upward. And it was not moving down toward the basket. And Beasley trying to do it all by himself and couldn't do it. McGetty. He's going to dunk it home on Phelps. And the Sentinels have been worn down to only having a 5-point lead now. The Avengers trying to pull it back here with 3.5 minutes left to go in this game. And they can do it. Beasley can't hit the three. It just looks like now they've had an adrenaline dump. No one can hit for the Sentinels now. And you got to hate it when that happens. You come out hot, you get things going, and then in the middle of it, you just lose all energy and everything that was going on for you. Happens in every sport. Time running down. Cox is going to have to take it. Not really known for his three-point shooting, so not a big surprise there not hitting that one, but time is running down and he had to make a decision fast. Collins up top. Woolridge, he can hit the mid-range J, but he's going to take it all the way in, and he's going to finish. And there it is. When times get rough, let's all climb on Woolridge's back and let him just guide us to a layup. Randy Walsh, great dish here, and McGetty having a great fourth quarter here, holding the Avengers alive in this game. 2 minutes left, and it looks like the Sentinels are really trying to waste time here. Cox steals it, throws it in twice to himself, and Phelps ends up with it. Man, gotta love that hustle though, and time's running out. Leonard, this is a deep one. This is a deep one. Doesn't even hit the rim. Man, if he would have hit that, I would have called it. We would have had to call the game. And still, so here we go, still the Sentinels with a 5-point lead with 2 minutes remaining. That is plenty of time for the Avengers to make something happen and for them to come back. And it looks like they want to take a timeout. And here we go, a quick 30-second timeout. We're getting back in this game. Everybody wants to keep this game moving. Looks like we have the Collinses out of the game. Looks like the Avengers and the Sentinels want to bring in all the starters. This could be a fight to the finish. Let's see if Randy Walsh can carry his team on his back like he has so many times in the past. And right now, putting on a dribbling clinic against Beasley. Beasley looks a little shaken. But McGetty Tries to take it himself. He's done it all quarter long, but is rejected. And here we go, running a bottom flat offense here. Oh, switch that now. Man, trying to waste time. Beasley trying to take it by himself right here. Running out of time. Dribbling. Shot clock winding down. Taking the shot and gets it. Beasley doing what I've never seen him do before. Hitting shots in the clutch when it counts, when you need it. And here we go, trying to set a screen here, trying to get D Moore open. Cox with the ball. Man, time is running down big time. Moore gonna have to take the three with a hand in his face. That's okay, Davis with the rebound. The Avengers are staying alive right now. Taking crazy jumpers everywhere. 45 seconds left in the half. Wouldn't be surprised if they foul. But instead, it looks like they're gonna just let the Sentinels run the time down. Probably not the greatest decision here. Leonard has gotten it done all night. And gets it done once more. Leonard with a career game in every single category. And they're going to take a timeout here. The Avengers down by 9. It almost looks as though, well, actually it is. The game is over. There's no possible way for the Avengers to come back now. I'm going ahead and calling it. I'm not supposed to do that in the broadcast booth, but I'm calling it. There is no way. I know many broadcasters have said that before, and somehow their team pulled out a miracle finish, but I just don't see it. The Sentinels playing way too high above their level today, and I just don't think there's anything that the Avengers can do. Letting Davis go to work here. Wasting a lot of time, but D Moore rejected by Wendell Leonard. God, that's like 3 or 4 blocks for him. He has a couple steals, a bunch of rebounds, a couple assists, and a lot of points right now. The man is amazing, and that's going to be it. The Sentinels are going to run the timeout. The Avengers know it's over too. And what a statement by the Avengers. The Sentinels not having Frankie Andrews, getting knocked out in the first quarter with an Achilles tear. Whatever. He's injured right now. He's going to be out for 2 to 4 weeks. But if the Sentinels keep playing like this, it's not even going to matter. So a great victory here. And let's see who the player of the game is. Wow. Never would have guessed it. It's Wendell Leonard. Check out the highlights of Wendell Leonard here. And there you see the play where Frankie Andrews went down. And Wendell able to get it done from every aspect of his game, as you're seeing. The great block there, jump shots, layups, steals, assists, just getting it done from every part of the game. A really all-around great performance here for Wendell Leonard. Highlight after highlight after highlight. And there you see it. Well, great performance here. So tune in next time to the nXBA for another great game. I'm Flo, and thank you very much for watching.